It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
Here comes D. Eskridge on the... Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special Teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And it is scooped up, and they're going to take it the other way. What a turn of events to start this one. It's a fumble return for touchdown. Greg, you could not ask for a worse scenario to get a ball game going.
Yeah, and the coach told us all week, Mike, we had a chance to talk to him, how important it was to get his offense on the field early, establish a little rhythm, get into their opening script. His offense doesn't even get a chance now to take the field. That's just a huge mistake by this return unit. And we'll see if it comes back to bite him the rest of the day.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Eskridge now to return it. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's to his new acquisition in 2024, Odell Beckham Jr. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Back to throw is Tua. On the move, past the 40. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. One quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. On play action, Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Love.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Deep to return is Malik Washington. This will be now on the return. He has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3 and out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3 and out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Oh, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's 2. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they go with Mostert.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got it backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
To return, it's Nixon. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Packers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Love. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's 3rd and 2. Here we go. To throw is Love. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
On the ground, this is the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop. 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll go play action with Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is caught! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Packers have it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get him a 1st down. The tackle made up around the 20-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, break. Here we go, set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one complete to Watson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he will have a Packers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains. A run up the middle with Jacobs. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. In motion, Reed. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. 14 yards on the pickup there.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.